why your Google Shopping ads fail. Today I'm going to talk about the top 7 reasons why Google Shopping ads typically fail for online store owners, and you should avoid these mistakes to make sure your campaigns are on their way to success. Hi, I'm Clarice Lin, the ROI doctor who helps small businesses and online stores get more traffic and sales by getting on Google and YouTube page 1. Today's video is about Google Shopping ads. Google Shopping ads work most effectively for online store owners if you're selling tangible products that people can see and feel. If you don't know what Google Shopping ad is, basically it looks like this. I'm going to put a screenshot right here. So it's the carousel ads that appear on the Google search ads results and also on the Google Shopping tab. Reason number 1 why your Google Shopping ad fails. Insufficient budget. If you're not putting enough money behind it, the Google algorithm is not able to pick up the momentum, it's not able to learn to show your ads to the right people. If the algorithm is not able to show more to the right people, then you can't get clicks from the right people to go to your store and buy your products. So if you want to be running Google Shopping ads, make sure you set aside a decent amount of budget. Take note of these few figures. The conversion rate is about 1.91%. The cost per click is about USD 66 cents, and the average click-through rate is about 0.86%. I'm going to put a table right here for the average click-through rate, costs per click for each of this industry, so you can take a look and benchmark your store shopping ads cost against it and make sure you are allocating the right amount of budget, the right amount of starting budget, so that you can get enough traffic to your store and allow enough people to come to your store to decide before they convert. So here's a little table, and I'm going to give an estimate amount of budget that you should be putting aside for your Google Shopping campaign each month, and you should be running your campaigns for about 3 to 6 months before you can see significant stable results. Reason number 2 why your Google Shopping ads fail. Not considering the average cost per conversion. So on average, depending on your store, the products you sell, and the price point of your product, you should be aware of that the average cost per conversion is about USD $38. So that means if you're selling a product that costs $1 or $2, $3, maybe it's not worthwhile for you to be running Google Shopping ads. If you're not doing it yourself, you have to consider the manpower cost and your ad budget to be able to run a profitable ad campaign. If your product is only $1, $2, or $3, then perhaps Google Shopping ad campaign is not suitable for your store. Don't follow the crowd blindly. If there are only a couple of products that you're selling that cost only a few dollars, but you have also higher price points, then consider running shopping ads only for those products that have a higher price point. Also, to make sure that you're getting back at least a 20 to 30% profit margin on it, so you can minus off your cost of the products or your shipping costs. You have to exclude that so to be able to run profitable shopping ads. I'm also going to put a table right here putting the average cost per conversion for each of the different industry that has been shared online, so you can use that as your point of reference, and then you can make the decision whether it's worthwhile for you as a store owner to be running Google Shopping ads. Here you go, here's the cost per conversion. Take a look. Reason number 3 why your Google Shopping ads campaign fail. You are getting clicks from your Google Shopping ads, but there is no sales. Couple of reasons why that could be the case. Your store doesn't look trustworthy. So visitors who click on your ad and comes to your store doesn't feel like your store is able to deliver on the product. One of the main reasons why you're getting those clicks and not getting those purchases is because your store is not displaying the trust signals. You're not giving the shoppers the confidence to buy. A couple of ways to encourage your visitors to buy by displaying those trust signals are making sure that your store has HTTPS at the top of the store to show that your website is trustworthy, not spammy. Also, make sure that you have your shipping details, how long is it going to take for your customers to receive their products, which carrier is going to deliver their products. Make sure that your contact details are there so they can send you an email if they have any questions, or if you have a chat function for your customers to get in touch with you straight away, or if they have a phone number or a physical address. So put that on your store. Make sure it's easy for your shopper to find those information. Another way to make sure your shoppers trust your store and your products is to make sure your product images are decent. Make sure they are clear, high resolution, they can see the details of the products clearly, so they know that they are getting good quality products. If there are not enough images for your products, make sure you get them either from a manufacturer or take more pictures of your products from different angles so your customers know exactly what they are getting. Another way to convey trust is to make sure that your website is built properly, having a consistent color scheme for each of your buttons, for your pages, for your fonts. Make sure you are standardizing your fonts. Select a couple of fonts and make sure you use them consistently around your store. If your store doesn't fulfill any of the criteria that I've mentioned, then unfortunately the shoppers might not be convinced to buy. You have to know that unlike a physical store where a shopper gets to touch and feel the products, they can talk to the store owner, they can actually see the products in front of them. When a shopper is browsing online, because they can't feel your products, they can't talk to a real person, you have to make sure you fulfill all the trust signals criteria. Make sure you have all of those properly set up to give your customers the confidence that if they give you their money, they are going to get the product exactly what they are seeing on your store. Reason number 4 why your Google Shopping ad is failing. You keep changing your ad budget. Once you've set up your Google Shopping ad and it's running, let it run for a few days or a week and then observe the results, and then you can decide if you want to increase or decrease your budget. Don't change your budget every few days. Because of you changing the budget, then the algorithm is not able to stabilize and decide how many people they want to show your ad to. Typically it takes a few days to a week for your shopping ad campaign to stabilize so you can see the results to see if it's worthwhile to increase or decrease the budget. That's the minimum duration that you want to let it be. If you're going to change your budget every single day or every other day, then that's going to mess up the entire algorithm. Google's algorithm is going to be really confused and you're going to see erratic results. So then that's not going to help your case and you're not going to be able to get your ad performance up to speed. Essentially, the Google algorithm takes time to optimize and takes time to stabilize and find the right people and then getting those clicks. So if you're not giving enough time for the algorithm to stabilize, then you're not going to see your ad campaign perform. Reason number 5 why your Google Shopping ad campaign is failing. You are not optimizing your product feed. For a successful Google Shopping ad campaign, the most important criteria is to make sure that your product feed is optimized. Product feed optimization means having the right keywords in your title, in your description, and submitting as much product information to Google Merchant Center as possible. If Google sees you are providing as much information as you can, then they are more likely to give a boost to your product and show them to the correct people. Also make sure that you are putting each of your product in the right Google product category and Google is able to match the right products to the right people who are looking for those items. If you want to learn how to best optimize your product title, your description, to make sure more people can find your products, and this will also help optimize your products on Google search as well, then you have to watch a couple of my videos I have right here on how to optimize your product title, link in the top right hand corner of the screen, and how to optimize your product description to get higher ranking on Google search. Check that out, link in the top right hand corner of the screen. And if you don't know how to choose the right Google product category as well, that's one of my video right there on how to make sure you have the right Google product category. Check the link right there. I go into more details, so make sure you check them out so you can best optimize your product feed and get your ads to perform as best as they can be. Reason number 6 why your Google Shopping ads is failing. You are putting too much money in your Google Shopping ads and you are not optimizing them beforehand. One of the things that you have to take note of is once you start your Google Shopping ad, make sure you put at least a minimum amount. Don't put like a few $100s into your shopping ad first before your shopping ads campaigns are optimized. If you actually do that, you are basically wasting your money and your money is just getting burned out and showing to the wrong people. To make sure that doesn't happen to you, set a minimum budget, Okay, use my table of reference that I shared earlier on how much budget you should be starting with, and optimize your product feed. Check out the 3 videos that I have recommended before, a few minutes before. Then you can adjust and increase your budget accordingly once you're getting results. By results, I mean you're getting clicks to your store and you're seeing that those clicks are turning into purchase. Once you're seeing a steady momentum, then you start adjusting your budget accordingly. If you want to increase your budget, make sure you don't double your budget straight away. Increase your budget by a maximum of 20% each time around so that the algorithm can slowly adapt and optimize accordingly with the extra amount of budget that you're putting in. As it becomes more optimized to showing more to the right group of people, then you can continue optimizing on the next stage. And as what I've mentioned before, don't increase your budget too quickly within a short amount of time, and let your ad campaign perform for a few weeks before you decide if it's worthwhile to increase your budget from there. Reason number 7 why Google Shopping ads fail. Because you are setting unrealistic expectations. People think that once you start Google Shopping ads results, you're going to see sales straight away, you're going to see sales tomorrow or next week, and you think that once you start seeing a few clicks, you're going to get purchases straight away. And that's not the case. Most of the clients that I've been working with, we spend at least the first month optimizing the product feed, and we are increasing the budget from there. We look at the ad performance, if those clicks are turning to purchases before it starts to see a stable increment and good performance. Give your ad a few months to perform, to improve, and once you have optimized your product feed, you are optimizing your ad campaign along the way, then you should be seeing good results. Maybe between the 3rd to the 6th month, and you can continue to optimize, enhance your product feed from there as well. Even as you set up your Google product feed, you might not see your products appear straight away because typically it takes like a few days to a week before your shopping ad campaign starts performing. And as what I've explained earlier on in the video, it takes a few weeks to get a more stabilized ad performance, so don't expect results straight away. Give a few weeks for your ad performance to shift every time you make a change to your ad campaign. For Google Shopping campaign, what you put in is what you get, meaning that if you put in effort to optimize your product title, description, making sure you are submitting good quality products and as much information as you can, you're going to see a better performance for your Google Shopping ads. Also take note that when you run Google Shopping ads, not every purchase that you see on your store can be attributable to Google Shopping ads, because in some cases, maybe some of your customers might see your products, but they might not buy immediately. They might return again on another date before they decide to buy. Take that into consideration. One of the things you have to consider is when you run Google Shopping ads, maybe you are also just increasing your brand visibility, letting more people know about your store, and they might buy later. If you're expecting instantaneous sales, then you're setting yourself up for failure and putting yourself in the wrong mindset. If you don't have deep pockets or you're not ready to run Google ads yet, then I'll recommend you to download my Shopify marketing guide. I go into details about what other different ways you can drive more traffic to your store and drive more purchases. You can download it right here, link in the description and pinned comment. I analyze the pros and cons of each different way of driving traffic to your store. You can decide for yourself what's the best way for your store going forward in 2023. And if your store is getting good organic traffic and you want to run Google Shopping ads, you need a helping hand, then you can get in touch with me. The link to my contact form is in the description and pinned comment. I help Shopify store owners like yourself to get the best results for Google Shopping ad campaign. So if you need a helping hand, do get in touch. And if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, don't remember to give it a like. It helps with the algorithm. Subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos on how to get more traffic and sales for your Shopify store. I'm Clarice Lin, the ROI Doctor, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!